What's up, poker players? Hope you guys have just been pulling in some massive pots. As you can see, the account's up over $1,000. Hey-oh, milestone. And if I did 20 times $50 in 45 days, that means that I'll be at 20,000 in another 45 and 400,000 in 90 days. I know that's not really how it works, but I'd like to think so. But let's take a look at some of the hands that helped get the account over $1,000. Starting out, we're just going to take a look at what 22 tabling looks like with my current setup. I hope you're not watching from a cell phone because probably can't see shit. You probably can't see shit from a desktop or a laptop either. But as you can see, I've got this set up over 4 monitors. I'm using Camtasia to record all the screens right here. As I was doing this, Camtasia's a little bit glitchy and it totally crashed on me. And then my Hold'em manager crashed. And then my computer crashed. So I don't know if it's my computer or Hold'em manager or Camtasia. I have a feeling it's Camtasia because it seems to happen a lot with that program. But I think I might need to upgrade the computer hardware here. But this is what 22 tables looks like. They're all 9-handed. Currently playing in most of them, all but that bottom right one, which I'm waiting to fill up. We've got some tournaments up in the upper left corner. Got to make some really quick decisions. As you can see, I'm just cruising through it, spending only a few seconds on each hand. So you really have to be quick with your reads and be able to recognize your stats very efficiently when you're multi-tabling like this. But this is really fun and efficient when you can get enough experience and be able to play like this. My goal is to have all of you guys who are watching this be able to multi-table just like this and just be pulling in tons of money. If you can average $1 or $2 on each of these tables at 22 to 24 tables at a time, you do the fucking math. Sounds pretty good, right? And it's totally achievable. Now let's get into some of the hands from this session. We're going to jump ahead and I'm actually at a final table and right there is when my Hold'em manager crashed. Oh my god. And I'm blind. I'm going in blind. I don't know what's going on, but I have 6,000 in the pot and I have pocket fours, about 4 rotations around the table. This is about where you want to start shoving, so I just jam all in with fours and hopefully everyone folds and I can pick up one more rotation around the table. Everyone does fold, take down a pretty good sized pot right there. And as you can see, we jump forward very quickly. Now there's only 4 people left in this final table and I wasn't able to record because Camtasia crashed on me. My whole computer went down. Hold'em manager lost all of my setup, so I had to go through and enter all of my stats back in. It was the worst, but I'm back up and running, and here we're looking at a hand that I am not involved in. I folded pre-flop and we have a limp and a min raise from the small blind. The button limped and then he jams all in and we wind up seeing kings against jacks and the kings win, but Chip Magnet limped in position with kings, so we'll remember that one for later. Now we're looking at 5-4 suited. I am now under 3 revolutions. You can see down in the lower left corner that I am at $40 in this tournament. Not a huge buy-in, 333 buy-in, 500 guaranteed, and I gotta jam all in with the suited connectors here when I'm getting down to it, and I get called by the big blind with 9-8 offsuit, and I am able to pull out a double up here with the pair of 5s. Next hand we're looking at is pocket 8s from the small blind. Button limps. There is a little over 10,000 in the pot and I'm just gonna get it all in here. You could bet like half of your stack and then bet the other half right after the flop, no matter what the flop is, unless I hit another 8 or quad 8s for some reason. But I wind up winning that pot free flop. Everyone folds. Now we're looking at ace 2 diamonds, folds around to me in the small blind. I've got a little bit larger than 5 revolutions. I'm making a steal attempt here with the ace deuce and the big blind folds, pick up some more chips. Now we're looking at another tournament where I have pocket jacks in middle position, make a raise to 2.5x. Player to my left folds. Don't have a ton of stats on these players. Looks like none of them are regular cash game players, otherwise I would have a bunch of stats on them. folds around to the big blind, who 3-bets it to 900, and I see that this player is 3-betting 9.1%. 0 of those are premium hands. Very loose player. So I'm going to play this hand, and it's whether I want to re-raise him or just call and see a flop. I wind up just making a call. We've got 3 cards to a spade flush on the flop, 8 high board, and he comes out and bets 750, which is about a third of the pot. I just make a call. At this point, I'm pot committed. He checks, and I don't want a flush to see a free card here, or a cheap card for that matter. So I wind up betting only a third of the pot. It's going to get all in no matter what, and he does make a fold. I wind up winning a pretty big pot there in that tournament. And back over to the final table. Pocket fives, getting down there. We get a call from the button. Button is a very aggressive player. Looks like everyone on this table is pretty solid statistics-wise. Everyone calls. Family pot. Pocket fives aren't looking so good now. I'm just going to check it down. We've got a little bit of showdown value. Don't want to throw in any crazy bluffs with 3 players in the pot. And the button bets, and we wind up losing a pot there. Most likely we were behind in that one. And now I have ace queen offsuit. I'm getting it all in. I'm getting down there in chips. Got to make a move. Wind up getting called by jack 10 offsuit on the button. Flops the open ender. Don't hit it. All right, double up. Still sticking around. Now we're looking at a hand I am not involved in. The small blind makes it 3x to go, and Chip Magnet jams all in with king queen suited. Aces make the call, and aces win. Down to 3 players. Everyone folds around. That's the easiest way to win chips right there. Just everyone just keep folding. Keep bringing the chips this direction. Now I have 5-3 offsuit. I thought about trying to make a steal there. I maybe should have with his 71 fold to steal percentage, but the next hand I have queen 10, and I make a steal bet, and they both call. No one's giving me respect on this table, but we wind up flopping top pair, queen kicker. I'm going to do the same bet as pre-flop, maybe get a medium pair to stick around. Both pot committed, so I just jam it all in. I don't want to see a flush get there for cheap. I can't see this guy finding the fold button right here, but he does, and we wind up picking up a pot. Take that. That feels pretty good. Now we have king 10 offsuit in the small blind. I just jam in, get the big blind to fold, picking up small pot after small pot. Next hand is pocket aces. Make it a little bit bigger than 2x. Big blind makes a call. We've got a connected diamond, 2 diamond board. I make a small bet, and we get a call. Another diamond is out there. I'm pot committed at this point. Again, I don't want to see another diamond get out there for cheap, and he winds up hitting his flush, and we get knocked out in 3rd place. He had ace 10 diamonds. That's a rough one. He wouldn't have folded that no matter how it was played. Unfortunately, we lost it. But 3rd place, you can't be upset with. Still feels pretty good. Now we're looking at pocket queens from the hijack seat. Folds around to us, and we are going to make a bet to 1455, a little bit bigger than 2x. This tournament's getting down there as well. Got a pretty big stack and a little bit less than 10,000. Flop a 10 high board, 2 cards to a club flush out there, and he comes out and bets a little bit less than the pot. I'm just gonna get it all in here. If I call that, I'm pot committed, and I don't want to see a flush get there for cheap, or any draw for that matter. And he winds up showing ace 10 and turns the 2 pair. He hits his ace. That's ace 10 diamonds, 2 hands in a row. Knocked us out of the tournament. 36th place was the money. We got knocked out 2 before the money. That always seems to happen, but you can't play for the money. You got to keep playing aggressive and play for that final table. Play for those top spots, because that's where the real money is made. So a little bit of a disappointing finish there. Still a productive session. Head down to the video description, you guys. We've got some great links for Hold'em Manager, as well as all the poker products that I use. America's Card Room has some great bonuses when you click through the link down there and use promo code DKPoker, one word. Hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't done that yet. Videos are coming out almost daily. I try to put up as many as I can. I really appreciate it when you guys subscribe. I love the little community we've got building. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and say what's up to me out on America's Card Room. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, look for me out on the virtual felt.